Chapelofblood88. What is going on, my man? Movie Phantom here, and yeah, saw your contest. I want to get in on it. Before I get started, let me just tell you right now, the Phantom is really tired. I know I need to quit doing these videos so late at night, but it's really the only time I get a chance to do them. But yeah, it's been a long day for the Phantom. So, but anyways, saw you in the contest. Want to get in on it. You know, sounds like it's an awesome prize. So I'm definitely like, I'm ready to do this thing. So anyways, I was like, you know, what movie am I going to pick here? What can I, you know, so I went through your uploads, saw what you've already done and everything. So I decided I'm going to pick a movie. I'm not going to lie, this movie is a little obscure. Now, just because it's obscure doesn't mean it's not hard to find. It's just, most people don't even know about it. It's weird. Because this is a video that you, or a movie that you will see on like any like horror 10-pack. Like any like box set that has like Night of the Living Dead and like House on Haunted Hill, Last Man on Earth, you know, all those movies. This is always with them. And yet, whenever I talk to most horror people, like they heard about it or they just don't know about it. It's weird. It's like, you know, really. Anyways, the movie I picked, Carnival of Souls, 1962. The movie in which this woman, after a car accident, you know, she's okay, but now she is being, you know, all these weird things are happening and she's being followed by this mysterious man. Pick this movie for, you know, numerous reasons. Number one, it is just one of my favorite movies, period, flat out. I was initially, and then number two, I mean, I was going to review it on my show, and I got kind of a huge list right now, and, you know, I was like, you know what? I want it. And three, I just want to know what other people think about this movie. Like, seriously, I'm just like, you know, no one else talks about this at all. So I'm just curious. Maybe they have. I mean, once again, I'm kind of new in the, you know, YouTube community. Maybe a while back ago everybody was just tearing up this movie. I don't know. But since I've been on here and since I've been watching, you know, everybody's video, I have not heard anybody talk about this hardly at all. So, you know, all those reasons I feel like pretty good reasons. So, yes, I want to know what you think, what your review is. Now, here's my review. And I'm going to go ahead and throw a warning out there that I will, you know, be dropping spoilers. Because my rule is always, if it's been out longer than 10 years, I'm going to spoil the shit out of it. So, if you don't want to, you know, me to, you know, ruin it for you, please, by all means, hit stop. I will not be offended. Just please make sure, you know, please let me have the entry. Because I did do it, you know, as you can clearly see. But, so yeah, there we go. Okay, I'll get to the review right now. Okay. Back in like, I don't know, 2000 or so, I saw the remake to this. Yes, there is a remake to this that is almost even less known than this one. And it gets shit on like hardcore. Like once you have seen it, just take a dump on it all the time. Anyway, I saw it. And it came out like 98, I think. 98. I saw it and I fell in love. I thought it was just really brilliant. It was great. Everything else. It had a crazy twist. Blah, blah, blah. Came across this DVD, not this exact DVD, but the movie. And so I kind of already knew what the twist was probably going to be. I'm like, you know, odds are it's the remake, and it is kind of, it's different, obviously. But I'm sure the twist is going to be there, and I was right, it was. But I watched it, and just like, holy shit, like the original was just so, it was so cheap. And it was just so, it's very low budget. If you've seen this, if you haven't, then you'll notice it's going to be very low budget. But however, like the low budget works to its advantage. Like it literally, like I don't know, this dude, Herc Harvey, the director, he just has a way of like doing this. Like, he brings the mood, he brings the atmosphere. I mean, it's very creepy and a little unsettling throughout the whole movie. And no, the basic, you know, like I said, the plot is, you know, this woman is with her friends, and they, you know, these other guys are in another car, or, you know, two separate cars, and the girls are drag racing the boys, and they get on a bridge. Girls lose control, go off the bridge, and they just presume like they're all dead. I mean, hours gone by, police are there, paramedics are there. They're combing the river, they can't find anybody, but out of nowhere, Mary comes up, and you know she emerges from the water. And once again, now maybe like I don't know, if I would have watched this now and never seen it, maybe I would figure out the twist right off the bat. But once again, I mean, I don't know if you will or not. But anyways, you know, she comes out, and you know, she at this point now she's just trying to move on for life. I mean, she did lose her friends here, and she kind of comes back to this place, you know, kind of looking into the watery, you know, grave that, you know, her friends are now at. And so she just wanted to move on. She's a church organist, and she's just trying to get on for life. So she moves away. Gets a job as a church organist, and along the way, this mysterious dude is following her. Like this really creepy, ghoulish dude is just, boom, like appearing, you know. What really makes this movie creepy, I think, overall, it is the fact that there is no jump scares. Like, all the scares are very subtle. Like, I remember watching this movie with an ex-girlfriend, and at this point I've already seen it, and I was like, when you watch it, we're watching it. It's late at night, lights are out and everything. And we're sitting there watching it, and literally, there's a scene where all these ghouls are dancing. Like, all these fucking dead people are just dancing. And anyways, but you're watching it, and of course it's, you know, point of view, she's, you know, looking. But like the main guy that's been following her the whole time, he just kind of stops dancing, and he just starts walking toward the camera. And dude, I don't know, I mean the music's kind of heightening a little bit, but it's a creepy scene. But anyways, like once again, I've already seen it. I mean, I thought it was kind of creepy when I first watched it, but you know, dude, my girlfriend at the time, dude, like literally just jumps, like hits the ceiling, she freaks out. At this point, like, all the lights are coming on the house. And she's freaked out the entire movie. And then toward the end, she's just like, well, wasn't that scared? Am I really? Is that why I get the lights on right now and you got a ball bat in your hand? Ridiculous. But, no, I mean, because it does. I mean, it kind of catches you off guard. I mean, and a lot of scares are like that in this movie. Like, I'm not saying scares per se, like, you know, blah, but it's more like, I mean, it's just very subtle. Creepy, you know. Once again, I mean, I can go on and on about, well, I mean, I love the music in this. The score is done by an organ. I think that's kind of neat. But no, I mean, you know, the acting ain't bad. I mean, it is very low budget. I'm not saying the acting's great, but it ain't bad. It definitely fits the movie. Yeah, one of my, like I said, the movie itself, I mean, I don't want to give it away twist. Oh, fuck, I'll give the little twist away. I warned everybody. You know, the whole time, you know, she's dead, or she's waiting to pass over, or, you know, pass on. And that's really weird, because in other movies like this, you know, the character's just fucking dead, and that's it. And usually, like, one person can see it. But this one, like, she's interacting with everybody around her. And that's what's kind of crazy about it, is even, like, at the end of the movie, I think it's kind of one of the weirdest scenes is, like, she's running away from the ghouls. And I said, I'm not giving everything away, definitely check this movie out. But they kind of get on the beach. But then as, like, the police are, like, investigating, like, you see her feet, her footprints in the sand, and then that's it, they're gone. And then she's gone. So it's almost like, yeah, she was alive, but, like, they just kind of took her to the other side kind of thing. I don't know. And then, of course, they find the, you know, body at the end, and you find out she was dead the whole time, but it's like, you know, how is she in two different places? Well, I mean, it's a crazy movie, it really is. Yeah, Carnival of Souls, it's a highly recommended, it's one of my favorite movies of all time. I would love to see this remade again. I think if it's done right, it can be really good. Twist or no, I don't know what I mean, I think a lot of people will just already be expecting twist at the end, and that's what can probably hurt it. But I think you find the right director, I don't know. I would love to see it. I would love to see it, you know, remade now. But yeah, other than that, I don't really know what to say about it. Definitely check it out. And everybody else out there, I'm leaving this dude's link right down below, so definitely, you know, check him out. And yeah, that's all I got. So, Chapel Blood, hope you like this movie. And even if I win or don't, let me know what you think about it. I definitely want to know. And anybody else out there who's watching this, yeah, drop me a line. Tell me what you think about this movie. Because like I said, no one's freaking watching this thing. And it's like one of my favorites. So, alright, I'm out. Have yourself a good one.